Let's do this. Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yup. Hope your five senses work and hope your health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? What's up, Starfield fans? Got some news for you. Listen to this title. Starfield is now fully playable. Release date has not been decided. But here's the other piece of news now. Xbox will have Summerfest. The Summerfest showcase. So, with that being stated now, Starfield will come out in the fall. Here's why I say this. Okay, remember 343 had released Halo, right? And it wasn't finished. So the fans, the real hardcore Halo fans got mad at it and called 343 out on it. So 343 take it back to the drawing board and they fixed it. So what 343 did was stole the spotlight from Battlefield because EA had created loot boxes and they were supposed to be going toe to toe with Call of Duty, but EA went to go decide and challenge the European Union on loot boxes. So that didn't work. So Activision dropped Call of Duty. But anyway, what 343 did now was drop the multiplayer. Like in the middle of November because EA was about to release Battlefield 2042, and if you remember, if you look at the launch trailer, something looked kind of off because Battlefield didn't look like the Battlefield that you usually know. So 343 now dropped Halo multiplayer in the middle of November, but then dropped Halo, the actual game, on December. So when it comes to Starfield now, Bethesda was going to do the same thing, and the plan was to drop because when 343 dropped Halo, 343 was supposed to work on Halo Forge mode, and they were going to do the same thing again by dropping Halo Forge, but then drop Starfield in the say around November of 2022, and that didn't work. So because Starfield got delayed again. So fast forward now to 2023. 343. Bethesda, not 343. Bethesda now. Microsoft has a showcase. So as a Summerfest showcase. So with Summerfest now, Summerfest will talk about the games that are coming out in the fall. So two of Xbox's biggest games that are coming this year would be Redfall and Starfield. So since you have the fall, and then you have November and December to deal with, they're going to use the same formula again. But this time, they won't have Halo to do it. They're going to have Redfall and Starfield. So those two games now, to me, right after Summerfest is dropped, will probably, with a question mark, come out in the fall of 2023, which makes more sense since Starfield is a big game and Redfall is a big game. You want to end the year. You want to finish the year strong. Finish the year very, very strong. So, to me, Summerfest now will answer all those questions. Me personally, I don't think Redfall will probably come out. I don't think Redfall is going to come out like in the spring or summer of 2023. I think Redfall is probably come out in the fall and winter of 2023, which makes more sense. Listen to this. It says here, Starfield is fully playable. Release date has not been decided yet. It says Starfield is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Bethesda Games Studio and published by Bethesda Softworks. The game formally announced at the Bethesda E3 conference, but the release date is yet to be announced. Though Microsoft is officially targeting the launch in the first half of 2023, it says some sources that turns out to be accurate in the past have told Jez Corden that the game is fully playable from start to end, but the release date has yet to be decided by developers. So it says previously foreign website CD Key listed Starfield with a release date of 2023, March 2023. I mean, a release date of 23rd March 2023. Sorry about that. It says, so we can assume that the game will arrive close to that date. That's assume. But based on the illustration I just give you, I think after Summerfest, that's when the game probably come out. But anyway, it says here, Starfield is one of the most ambitious projects of Bethesda. Millions of Bethesda fans are excited about this masterpiece project from the studios. Playtesters are also impressed by the scope of the game. In Starfield, you'll be allowed to become a space pirate. Space pirate. Does Skies of Arcadia ring a bell? Where you were a pirate in the skies with a ship, but in Starfield now you're going to be using a spaceship. But anyway, it says here you'll be able to explore 1,000 different planets. However, it is revealed that Starfield won't let you travel from world to world. Won't let you travel from world to planets from spaceships. Colt Eastwood also claimed that Starfield exceeds all expectations, and this next revolutionary game from Bethesda. Cole says that he has heard from multiple reliable sources Starfield is bigger and more ambitious than they were expecting. It is bigger than anything Bethesda, did in Skyrim. It takes everything Bethesda, have done in Skyrim and Fallout and raised it, meaning they raised the bar. And then it says here, besides, it's not holding back in utilizing the next-gen hardware either, meaning Xbox Series X and Nvidia and AMD, to make the experience more immersive and realistic. It will support Nvidia RTX technology. Then it says, it will be interesting to see how final game turn out to be. Fans are hyped for Starfield, and we hope that Bethesda fulfill their expectation with this game. What are your thoughts about Starfield? Are you excited? Are you excited to experience the game yourself? Let us know in the comments below. Then it says you might like Phil Spencer's you might like Phil Spencer, but then it says Xbox failed to release enough games in 2022. But based on that statement that I just read, this week on Xbox covered is the answer to this statement when it says Xbox failed to release enough games in 2022. This week on Xbox is the answer to that question, to that statement. But anyway, now that we got through it, so again, based on how 343 released Halo Infinite by dropping the multiplayer on November the 17th of 2021, right? I think, and then December 8th of 2021, right? They were going to use the same formula in 2022 when it came to Halo Forge, to Halo Forge mode and Starfield. But Starfield got delayed, and then it's pushed to 2023 now. Halo Forge is out, so when Summerfest comes around now, Summerfest is going to release Summerfest is going to reveal a lot of things about Bethesda and Starfield. And fall of 2023 now, meaning November, December, around the holidays, that's when I think Starfield is going to come out. Right around there, right around say November, December, because November, December, some people might be going on vacation, but a lot of people are going to be home for the holidays. So to me, it would make perfect sense to release Redfall and Starfield somewhere down in November, December. Both those games, both those games, and go from there. It wouldn't make any sense right now to release it, say, in spring of 2023 or summer of 2023, because you got some games that are coming out within the spring and summer that can fill that void, like Jedi Survivor, that's one, and then you got Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, that's two. I think you got Street Fighter 6 is supposed to be coming out, and there's supposed to be a few others. So you got some, and then you got other third-party publishers like EA, Activision with a new Call of Duty, probably I think it was Advanced Warfare 2. I think that's what they're working on. So you got some games that can fill the void for now. But when it comes to November, December now, between October, November, December, you need to drop some of your exclusive games. So I think it will make perfect sense. It will make perfect sense to drop Redfall somewhere down in October, and then drop Starfield now somewhere down between November and December, and then go on from there. You want to finish 2023 strong. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. So and probably you could sneak another one of your exclusive titles, probably three of them, probably drop another one of your exclusive titles, probably drop that along with the main two that you got. So to me, I'm saying that I don't believe that Redfall will come out within the spring or the summer, but to me it makes sense to drop it, both those games, somewhere between October and December. Pick a day, it doesn't matter. It will make sense. So you want to finish the year strong, and Summerfest will tell us what is Microsoft going to do. But me personally, based off what I've seen with Halo Infinite and how it was released, and how they were going to use the same formula in 2022, but then they delayed Starfield. Me personally, I believe that they're going to drop this game somewhere down between October, November, December, one of the three. So it would make perfect sense then, because to me it's like they're going to use the same formula that they did with Halo Infinite. So that would be my suggestion. I think that's where they are with Starfield. But this game, it's going to be big. It's going to be a big game. It is a big game, and when you're talking about exploring 1,000 planets, and that's for you space lovers to wonder, is there life out there on other planets besides Earth? But anyway, that's for you space lovers, and for you fans that love ZeniMax Bethesda. But me personally, based on what I've seen with Halo Infinite and how they released it, I believe Starfield is coming out in the fall. If they release it now, it'll be too early. It'll be too early. So I think they should work on the game some more. Probably work on an expansion or something that you got planned right after you release the game. But right now, I mean, work on an expansion to go along with the game while you before you release it. I think they should work on an expansion or something of that sort. But based on what I have seen from Halo Infinite and how it was released and what they were planning to do, they were going to use that same formula in 2022, but it didn't work because Starfield wasn't ready. But in 2023, I think that formula still applies. So I believe that when Xbox Summerfest comes out, it should give us everything that we needed to know. I believe that Starfield will come out in the fall. But other than that, man, this game, oh yeah, big. I believe Bethesda is going to make their presence felt with this game. They're going to make their presence felt. It's supposed to help other. This game is like, to me, Starfield is like a motivation for developers. It's gonna raise the bar it's gonna you know, developers might need like a kickstart, so to speak, or like, you know, a little motivation to keep going, because sometimes they might be out of ideas, or they're trying to figure out where to go next on their next project. So Starfield now is gonna like give them some ideas and some clues and some hints on what to do on their next game. But this game is going to be a big game. But I do believe, based on how Halo Infinite was released, I believe that the same formula, same rule applies with Starfield in 2023. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I think that game, those games that Microsoft got planned, they're gonna be felt, you know. So yeah, I mean, of course, Sony's gonna have their own. It's gonna have their probably gonna have Spider-Man 2 out, but Spider-Man 2. And Nintendo's gonna try to release Breath of the Wild, but I think Breath of the Wild should be on the Wii U, but that's just me. But anyway, I think Todd Howard is gonna make their presence felt with Starfield. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek playing board. Dark Side. Go. Peace.